He was a civil rights icon in Nashville who stood next to the likes of John Lewis and Diane Nash. King Hollands, one of the first black students to integrate Father Ryan High School in the 50s, and he participated in the Woolworth lunch counter sit-ins of the 60s. News Channel 5's Jason Lamb takes a look at Hollands' legacy through the eyes of today's current leaders.
We had the tents. There was
Metro Councilwoman Zulfat Suara remembers right where she was the last time she talked to King Hollands.
And right by that tree over there in front of that car was where I stood with him for about 5 minutes, just chatting, taking picture.
Fitting, she says, that it was at the Bellevue Library as he was going in to vote.
And that's the thing with this generation. They know what they fought for. They know what it means to not have the rights, and so they don't take it very lightly. So he came out to vote.
Alongside more familiar names like John Lewis and Diane Nash, King Hollands stood right by other Nashville civil rights activists. Hollands was one of 14 black students to integrate Father Ryan High School in the 50s. But he didn't stop there.
But not just the school, to also go ahead and help desegregate the lunch counters with Lewis and the rest of them is something that I'm very grateful for, and I'm so honored and humbled that I get to meet him.
Those Woolworth's lunch counter sit-ins in the 60s sent Hollands to jail for 2 weeks.
The philosophy itself was very appealing to me because it was a method in which everyone had an opportunity to interact and understand and to benefit from the movement.
Today, Suara is part of a push to transform the historic Morris Memorial Building downtown into a museum dedicated to Nashville's African American history that Hollands helped write.
And we're losing the history that a whole lot of them has to go with it. And we do need to find a place to memorialize, to commemorate, to congratulate, to learn about what each one of them has done and how we can learn from it.
A lesson that Hollands kept teaching, even in what would become some of his final days inside a Nashville library voting booth.
That's a very big lesson that we're not there yet. What they've stood for, what they fought for, they didn't just sit back and said, oh, we got desegregation, let's leave it alone, it's done. No, they know that we have to continue to contribute to the society that we live in. And voting is a big part of that.
Jason Lamb, News Channel 5.